there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. This video is my video response to V of V Love and Crystals. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw that she posted another Tarot and Tea Tuesday tag, and this one is for astrological decks. And I am actually going to be reaching because, as you can see, I only have one deck that actually says astrological, although I do have moon decks, and V showcased her moon decks as well. So I'm reaching, like I said, so all of the decks in my collection that has anything to do with the cosmos, I lay them out here because I want to join in on the fun. So if you want to have a look at my astrological decks, then stick around because I'm gonna go through and each and every one of them and show you. Alright, let's start. So I'm going to start with tarot decks. I only have 3 here. So this is the Luna Soul Tarot, which is Moon Sun Tarot. This is published by Liminal 11. I'm just gonna go through it real quick. If you're interested to see the whole deck, I published a deck review and flip through for this deck. It is a gorgeous one. I love seeing the dualities in all of the cards. You would see both sun and moon, and dark and light, shadow and darkness. Oh, sorry, shadow and light. Gosh, so yeah, look at that. It's a gorgeous card. I believe this one came out as an indie deck originally, but thankfully Liminal 11 picked it up, and now we get to enjoy it, but with the less expense. This is a gorgeous deck. I love the backing on this one is not really reversible. That's how it looks like. But the cards, it's phenomenal. I love it. It's because I was actually kind of wary to purchase another Liminal 11 deck because the Modern Witch Tarot, while the images are modern and lovely, I wasn't really that keen on the cardstock for that one. It's too thick to shuffle and it's too glossy, slippery. But this one, it's the opposite of that. The cardstock is just perfect. It's not too thick, not too thin. It is matte. It's not glossy. Look at this card. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, this one came with, the typical Liminal 11 guidebook, so the hardbound tiny book. And then this one comes with colored images, which I think is beautiful. Plus, they have 2 extra cards, the Wu Wei card and the Duality card. So, yeah, if you're interested to see the review for this one, it's just there. Please have a look at my playlist. I have it under all about decks, I think. Gosh, I'm struggling. Okay, there you go. Oh, and one good thing that they changed is they added like a magnetic closure at the bottom, so it doesn't fall like the Modern Witch Tarot. Next one, I want to show you the Star Child Tarot. This is my soul deck. A lot of people are kind of like, I don't know, like wondering what a soul deck is. It's a deck, for me, a soul deck, well, my soul deck is a deck that kind of like surprised me, in the sense that I wasn't really expecting to connect with this deck. I thought it was pretty. I wasn't really going to purchase it, but for some reason I did, and I'm so glad that I did because it is astonishing. It is beautiful. It is just absolutely gorgeous. This is the Akashic version of the Star Child Tarot by Danielle Noel. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So it has this beautiful matte golden edging. I mixed gilded and golden together. Anyway, I don't know, there's something about this deck that makes me fall in love with it every single time that I use it. And I remember for like several weeks I wasn't touching any of my other decks, just this one, and it's gorgeous. I love how I'm able to shuffle it like this, easily because of the size. I was actually thinking that, the Moonchild, because this is my dream deck, I was thinking that as soon as I get this, I will forget the Star Child, but no, nay. So yeah, initially I wasn't so keen on this deck, like when I was looking through flip throughs and all of that, because I noticed that it is kind of like pippish, but I don't know, man. I just completely fell in love with it. As soon as I got it, I bonded with it instantaneously. The cardstock is divine. I have been looking out for other indie decks that would have the same cardstock because I am just so impressed with the production quality of this deck. So there you go. That is the. Oh gosh, where's the guidebook? Oh, sorry. I have the guidebook right here. I had it separate. Okay, here. It's quite dusty. So this is the guidebook. It is substantial, a lot of information. There you go. You would have the message. Okay, we're talking about court cards, so no, let's find. Yeah, so it has one extra card. The Akashic, is it? Yeah, it's the Akashic record card. So this is how the majors would look like in the guidebook. Minors, just one page each, but you would have like a lot of information. The guidebook, as you can see, is bigger than the box, so I store it separately. It's just here on my bookshelf. Nonetheless, I completely adore this deck, and as you saw in the images, it is out there. Okay, next one is the Moonchild Tarot, again by Danielle Noel. Look at that. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Whoop. Okay, that's my fault. I apologize. And this one, isn't that just mesmerizing? It is a fantastic interior design, and I get speechless. I kid you not. Anyway, so this is the deck, and I kind of like messed it all up. But this is the deck. I don't know, but for me, it seems a little bit different, like a lighter shade of gold. Plus, it feels, I don't know, I feel like it has glitters or it glimmers. I don't know, but yeah. This is a pristine deck. Like in the back, you just have white moon phases there. It's very Egyptian themed, but still connected to the cosmos. Very beautiful with the metallic foiling happening there in the backing. And then in the front, there you go. The Fool, the Three of Cups. It has the same feel or vibe as the Star Child Tarot, but without the purple film. So again, if you're interested to see any of these decks, I would recommend that you check my All About Decks playlist. That's where I have all of my reviews and flip throughs. So yeah, it has the same cardstock as the Star Child Tarot, but for some reason I feel like, maybe because of the width of this one, but I feel like the Star Child Tarot is a little bit more sturdy or harder, or maybe that's just me. But to be honest, I haven't been reaching for this deck as much as I would like to, because I still reach for the Star Child Tarot. But I promise that I will, find some time to bond with this deck, because it is truly a beautiful, beautiful deck, and I am not going to allow myself to just ignore this deck, because it is far too beautiful to be ignored. It should be cherished. And yeah, we haven't bonded yet, but I'm pretty sure we will once I find the time to get to know the Moonchild deck more. Now, as for the guidebook, it came in with this beautiful guidebook, very thick, a lot of information. It is color coded according to suits, so it's easier to find the meanings or the descriptions that you're looking for. Again, a lot of information for different, where is it? Couldn't find it. Goddesses. There. A lot of information about the moon and different goddesses or faces of the moon. And then where is it? Show me. Don't embarrass me. Where is it? Goddesses, come on. It's here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Different moon goddesses. So, they actually touched up on that. I'm going to put this here because I'm still reading that guidebook. So there you go. The Moonchild Tarot by Danielle Noel. I'm going to put this here. Next up, we are going with... Who do I open up first? Okay, this one, because I feel like this is the one that's, really not in line. But anyway, so this is the nose from the Universe on Love and Connection deck by Mike Dooley. This is published by Hay House. Yeah, I chose this one and included it in this video just because it has really beautiful messages, and at the same time it is cosmic. So this deck is different because you would have like short messages on the back, and in the front you would have longer messages, like a more elaborate message for you. But you know, all throughout the deck it has that galactic cosmic vibe or cosmic feel. Like you have planets and all of that. So that is the notes. Yeah, very quickly. It doesn't have a guidebook because, as you know, as you can see, you already have the information in the cards. So I would normally pull this to kind of like end a reading. So yeah, that is the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection by Mike Dooley, and you have 60 cards. So it's a pretty good deal. Next up, we have the Cosmic Dancer Oracle by Tess Whitehurst and Sedona Soulfire. This is published by Blue Angel. Blue Angel decks are beautiful. I love the quality of the cardstock. It is matte, and I edged mine in purple. It is matte, and you know, the cardstock is beautiful. It feels nice to the touch. So there you go, choreograph, improvise. So this deck is actually more about dancing, but of course, you know, they connected it with the universe. That's why it says Cosmic Dancer Oracle. So there you go, you can see it. It's evident in the cards and in the images and the artwork, and they were able to incorporate the two dancers and the sky and the cosmos. So you know, it is, see, it is very beautiful. I do enjoy reading with this deck. I get accurate messages. I've been using this for a long time, and I feel like this deck really resonates with me because at some point I was a dancer in college. I danced, and so yeah, I really love it. So this is the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. Beautiful backing as well. So yeah, there we go. Next up we have, gosh, you know what? Let me just pull this one. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy. I'm sorry, I'm making a mess. I'm trying to finish the video quickly because I'm running out of battery and I just wanted to shoot this video. So let's just proceed. So this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. This is a rock pool deck. So as the name suggests, this is a moon deck. So yay, we're moving on to the actual theme. So I have edged mine in this kind of like, I don't know, gray color that I feel like bluish gray, I think. This came in with this guidebook. As you know, Rockpool's guidebooks are really well thought of, beautiful. You know, they have like attention to details. They provide really, I don't know, like very presentable guidebooks. You know, they don't just focus on the decks. They also exert the same effort with the guidebooks, and I think that's just really, really amazing. So this one, you would have like a colored inset of the card. You have the kind of moon. Gosh, I'm sorry. And then you have the keyword, an explanation. You have an affirmation here, and explanation, more explanation. And then at the bottom you have a companion stone or metal. Sorry, can't talk. So there you go. It is a gorgeous guidebook. I love Rockpool guidebooks. So onto the cards. Like I said, I edged mine in this kind of like bluish purple color. No, bluish gray color. And then as for the backing, it has this royal blue, gorgeous royal blue hue, and faces of the moon and beautiful art deco style border, I think, or maybe it resembles constellations. In the front, beautiful. It is very diverse. I love, you know, automatically you see age diversity over here. You would have a number at the top, the type of moon, and a keyword. So, and then the images are very emotive. You would have a lot of intuitive hits, most especially if you are an intuitive reader like me. Every time I use this deck and try to use it as a confirmation for my tarot readings, it goes longer because it provides an additional depth. So there you go. That is the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco, published by Rockpool. Next up, we have, which one? Okay, we have Astral Valves. This is another Rockpool deck. It's a Crystal Oracle deck, actually. And the reason why I added this is because it's astral. I told you I'm reaching, but yeah. So here, this is the guidebook, and I mentioned earlier how Rockpool's guidebooks are, really presentable. They're really pretty. So this one has like a huge, it's more than half of the page, representation of the card. You have the number, you have the keyword, you have the crystal association, and the element. So you'd have earth element, you would have additional keywords here, and an explanation. And at the back, you would have the activation guidance. So you have a lot of information, and then an affirmation over here. So isn't that amazing? Yeah, it is a cosmic deck because it has different planetary connections here as well. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful guidebook, beautiful packaging, beautiful rose gold edging, and the cards, the design, it's just, I don't know, it's just I can't even describe what I think about this deck, because I really think they are otherworldly and stunning and gorgeous. It has this, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has some sort of like a shimmery vibe to the paper. I don't know how they did that. Maybe the paper itself is kind of like it glimmers under the light, so I feel like the paper itself has that quality. So yeah, there you go. The sun, pink amethyst, rose quartz Venus, Asterian. Very beautiful, huh? I pair this with my Daniel Noel decks, like the Starseed Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracle deck, as well as the Moonchild and the Starchild Akashic Tarot, because they do have the same vibe or same aesthetics. Next up, I want to show you the Astrological Oracle card by Oracle deck by Los Carabeo. It's shimmery. Sorry, just one sec. Okay, so this is the guidebook. It is hefty. You have a lot of information. I haven't gone through this, to be honest, because I just really got this one, and I just filmed the unboxing video and the flip through, I don't know, maybe the other day, and yeah, I think maybe this video will come out before the deck review and flip through of this one, but it will come soon. But yeah, so here you go. I said it's hefty because you have about 40 plus pages. Is it correct? No, 54 pages of information in English. And those Carabeo decks have information for different languages as well. So 54 is a good number already. Plus, this deck has its own system, but of course you can use it as a signifier, or I don't know how you can use it to further enhance your readings. So it is with silver edging, very pretty. This is the backing, and we will proceed with the short flip through, just so you can see. Oh, and by the way, because this one has, I don't know, just 22 cards. Yeah, 22 Art Nouveau style cards. It has some sort of like not all cards though, but like I think the stars. No, this one has it. It's not. You can see, right? It's reflective. Some, I don't know, like some cards really. I don't know, like some of them don't, but yeah. It is quite reflective. Just gonna go with a quick flip through because, like I said, it's not yet up and published my review for this one and the flip through, so that you can have a look. There you go. Beautiful, very romantic. I love the colors. So this is the Astrological Oracle deck by Los Carabeo, And the actual creator is Linnea Weatherstone, and the artwork is by Antoniella Castelli. And to end this video, ta-da! This is my favorite and maybe most used deck. No, most used moon or cosmic deck. So this is the Moonology Oracle deck by Yasmin Boland. She has a new one out, a Moonology Manifestation deck. I have that on my wish list. I'm gonna purchase it hopefully soon. So this one, I edged mine in this rich purple color just to match the vibe of the deck, the theme of the deck, and it came in with this guidebook. Heiha's guidebooks are simple, but it has that, image of the card. It is white, black and white, of course, but it doesn't matter because the information they have is very, very substantial. So you to have a key phrase rather, the type of moon, like an explanation for when this card comes up. This is what will happen. So and so you have attuned to the moon. You have additional meanings for this card, and then teaching. So you have a lot of information, for this deck. So I love it. I love this Moonology deck, to be honest. And cardstock are gorgeous. I love that they're matte and very simple. At first, I thought I wasn't going to like it because it's just, I don't know, like very, very simple. But see, the key to, well, at least for me, the key as to why this deck really works is that it's just straightforward. It gives you advices, but at the same time, it also provides you with like thought-provoking questions like this one. What do you need to release? Advice, a time for healing. But at the same time, what was I gonna say earlier? Gosh, it's also divinatory in a way. See, like this one, nothing will come. It provides you with answers, like an advice, answers. Communication is the key. Show me one card that, here, in a way, it's divinatory by saying a fiery climax approaches or prosperity lies ahead. Advice, divinatory. So you have it is very beautiful. Gosh, it is a very beautiful deck. I love it. I use it a lot. And there you go. That is the Moonology deck, Oracle deck by, gosh, I can't even, really? by Yasmin Boland. And with that, I am ending my video of my astrological cosmic decks and galactic decks. Anything that has to do with the universe and the galaxies. There you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I go through quite recklessly through all of these decks. I hope you enjoyed that video. I just really wanted to go through very fast. Apologize. Most of my videos are a little bit more organized than this one. If you enjoyed this video, I would consider you liking the video, like hitting the like button, or maybe subscribe to my channel for more deck collection videos. Oh, and actually, the reason why I have this channel is because I do and I provide free pick a card reading. So if that is your thing, please do check out my readings. And of course, do check out as well the playlist for Tarot and Tea Tuesdays. I'm gonna put it in the description box below, along with the link to V Love and Crystal's channel, so you can check out her videos as well. Thank you again for being here and for hanging out with me. I hope to see you in my future videos. Bye!